He plays for Northern Norwich, a very strong, well-organised cricket club in their own right. And Didsbury look like we're going to win there, Rabno. You've been around the Didsbury setup for a long time. The first team are really, really progressing these days, aren't we? Really making some moves. Had some statement wins this year. Away at Chester for one. And it'd be a famous win for the Didsmen, wouldn't it, Noaz?
Absolutely. A powerhouse under the leadership of Anderson. Gone from the strength to it's in the air and it's gone. The number 5 bat has gone. Caught at long on by Sunil Singh, a very safe pair of hands. Not much, you couldn't really fault him for his effort. I think they need more than 10 and over, so well within his right to free his arms. But we're just coming back to the inroads and the progress. The first team made of recent, a real powerhouse in their own right, pushing Nantwich up until the penultimate game of the season last year. Just coming up, just slightly short against the eventual champions, but once again, after week 8, are currently top of the table. A fantastic effort, and you know it'll just be fascinating to see, and one that we keep our fingers crossed on, and they will continue their charge towards the league. One that will leave us with the final few games, and hopefully within touching distance after coming so agonisingly close last year. The new batter walking out as I rely on 12th man Laker to provide me with the name. Pickle stranded, and the non-strikers on 47 red. 88 to win. All to do for Elworth. As Ben Lowe comes charging in from what looks like a 40-yard run-up. You know, these juniors and their run-ups seem to get longer by the year. The new batter, Sam Sherratt. Looking like a rather big, powerful batter. A unit. As he comes out swinging. Ball one. And a rather gingerly Ben Anderson trots in from the boundary. Rolls it back to... Hello. Well bowled. Young man it is. As Ben Lowe gets back to his mark. He charges in. As all the fielders look on. And Pickle! Oh, when he nicks behind. It goes through Slater on the bounce. For one. Moves on to 48. As the innings is just slightly starting to lose momentum. They are 4 down, needing a very unlikely 86 off 7 overs. As we bring you an update from Birmingham. For the first team.
Where Northern Norwich now require 76 to win from the last 30 balls. And we've got another interview here, chance to speak with our mic'd up player LJ.
How's the first going?
Yeah, LJ, they need 76 from 30 Northern Norwich to win. LJ, how do you feel? You feel like you've come back into the game these last few overs?
Yeah, to be fair, there's just 2 goobers now.
LJ reckons the batsman not capable of chasing it. That's supreme confidence from the young man. Evan Turner bowls that short. Pickle smashes it. That is a spectacular catch from Dev Mina. And really, really heartbreaking for Pickle. He's batted so well and so long for his 48. Unlucky young man, unlucky. Well batted and unlucky. That was a fine effort. And Richard Daniel, class act himself, is going over to congratulate the young man on what was a fine innings. Deserved 50 really, and deserves to steer his team home. He's not going to manage. He's not going to manage to steer his team home, sadly. Yeah, we'll join in that round of applause. That's well batted. And the applause has started early. It means it's got to continue as he walks up the steps here at the Didsbury Sports Ground. The new batter comes out with it all to do. Run rate 11. Not easy to come out and start going at 11s. Not easy at any level of cricket, as Rabno has said. .75 from 28. The young man, LJ, down here. Supreme confidence. May I remind you, you're live, young man. Keep your language appropriate and suitable for our viewers. Don't say anything you wouldn't want your parents to hear.
Do you want me to eat them? Alright.
Leighton James has passed some sort of fruitellers into the scorebox. Young man, you have a fine future ahead of you. He's whipped them out of his pocket. He's dropped them in the scorebox, well, the commentary box, which is actually situated on the outfield at Cow Corner if you're bowling from the Towers End today. As Evan is now, the leg spinner. And, these look fantastic. These look is that a double bouncer? Another double bouncer, dismissed for 4, needs hitting for 4, that. Not being given as a no ball from umpire Burnett. 4 runs. This is a real stupendous piece of confectionery. As the doors open to the function, I can hear the tunes are really picking up now. A bit of Jeremiah. I guess I must be you. Body like the summer. Hopefully that party's going on late into the night because I'm loving the tunes. Oh, that's dismissed. Down towards Dylan Harris. For anyone wondering, on mic'd up play today, Leighton James Grimble Destin has dropped me an apple and raspberry fruitella duo, and it is spectacular. As I said before, a stupendous piece of confectionery, Rab Noir's. How was yours?
Beautiful. As another short delivery is panned to Leighton James Grimble Destin. A fine arm for 1. And now Elworth needing another 80 runs with 6 overs to go, and then a very big update from Nolan Dowrish in Birmingham for the first team.
James Green, you big horse, has come on and taken a wicket. That's hit towards us. Oh, and Leighton James Grimble Destin with a dive. Struggles.
A brave effort.
James Green with a new skin fade. So the big horse, as they call him, come on and made a difference. Wicket in his first over. Nolan Dorrich now 8 down. Needs 74 from 24 balls. Looks like the Didsbury will be coming back very happy from Nolan Dorrich CC today. Fourth 11 here, also looking like they're going to bring home, well, they're already at home, but, bring home some points for Didsbury today. 34 overs gone, and they still require 80 runs, 79 to be exact. 79 from 6 overs, a tough ask for anyone, never mind batsmen who've only just come to the crease. And against some good bowling as well. Ben Lowe, left armour into the attack here. And I'm going to very briefly visit our 12th man again today, Matthew Laker. I think looking on from afar, Matthew, that Ben Lowe's got quite a bright future ahead of him. Left arm, bowls at decent pace for his age, good areas. How far do you reckon he can go?
Well, as long as he works hard, as far as he wants. Same with any young junior. If they put the hard work in, they put the hours in, and as you said before, you reap the rewards. Practice makes permanent. So if you practice well and you put good practice in, it all shows out on the pitch, and that's what's coming to fruition here for young Ben Lowe here.
Excellent insight again from our 12th man, Matt Laker. Ben Lowe, if you're listening to that later on, you can go as far as you want. Run out chance. Sunil Singh throws at the stumps, misses. And Dev Meena, that man is everywhere. Dev backing up, swallows it up, makes sure there's no chance for any extra runs. And Didsbury, they keep going 1 or 2 or more overs like this, the game will be done. The game will be dead. We will be going around the grounds again in 2 overs. That will mean England. Now remember, our Wanderers and 5th 11 results already in. A great win for the 5th 11. Unlucky today. Didsbury Wanderers, you'll be back next week. That's hacked away. That's 4. So the short boundary. Ben Lowe looks at the batter in disgust. A few choice words as well, actually. Good to see he's got a bit of fire about him, the young man. Will fit in well here at Didsbury. But if you're going to bowl at the death to a short boundary, you're going to have to accept being stepped and fetched. And that's what he's been done there. England are still going well. 4-7-3 for 5. Trail New Zealand by 80 runs. Oh, he's tried to go again there. Well bowled, Benlow. Well bowled. He's a stare down as well. He could turn into a real scary fast bowler, I reckon, Benlow. What do you reckon, Rab? Mullet, bowling left arm, decent heat. He's got the stare in him as well, hasn't he? Really good potential with that mullet as well.
Full package has been, even with his initial helmet and all. As he charges in. 2-8. A very attacking approach. The number 6 batter, Elworth. He goes for another and he's... Oh, and it's gone all the way! He's put in for a big one. As umpire Whiteside puts his hands up. As the party stand are now really getting going. With our 12th man Laker beginning to join in. As the Wanderers skipper has just arrived to DCC to cheer on the boys. A very frustrated looking Benlow. Hands on his hips. Absolutely. He's there imitating an absolute teapot. Giving the stare down. Showing his mullet. Staring down the batter. Doesn't hold back. It's one to really get stuck in. There's Benlow. A bright future. As he charges in from the Tesco end. And the batter once again. He dispatches it.
Just as we notice, all of a sudden, Elworth are well into this game here. 2 sixes from 2 balls in that over. 126 for 5 after 35 overs. 5 overs left. Elworth needs 62 runs from 5 overs. They need more pogging like that. Well batted, sir. Now, back comes Dylan Harris. We're going back to the opening bowlers. Matt Lake is a 12th man on them earlier. Reckons they needed to attack the stumps a bit more. They definitely do now. And it is Sam Sherratt who's come out 18 or 6 balls, striking at 300. Take a screenshot of that, young man. That is fantastic work. Now, I don't know the facilities at Elworth, but I'd assume they don't have a live stream. Sam will be buzzing that he's hit those 2 bombs on the live stream today. I'm sure they'll be all over his Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Whatever social media is your preference, Sam, and quite right they should be as well. Well played, sir, well played.
Mr. Sherratt with some fine striking. Standing there and dismissing young Low. The second one almost leaving a hole in the DCC gate. As Dylan Harris, a heavy delivery the young man bowls. Certainly charges in. Big huge induckers. Runs in. And then Dylan Harris. And can't for what now, Mr. Sherratt is definitely, he is almost begging for the strike, as he is now ready to plant another few bombs.
Just quietly, guys, the commentary box is in danger here. This is where Sherratt's been aiming. He's now batting at the Tesco end with Harris bowling from the Towers end, so he really could be in danger here. If we catch one, we'll let you know. Dylan approaches, he's bowling in duckers, and Sam, oh, that was nearly an unbelievable catch from young Slater. We're talking about things going on Instagram, TikTok. That would have been everywhere if Slater caught that one. Fine effort, young man, fine effort. But he is definitely a dangerous batsman, Mr. Sherratt. He's swinging hard and he's connecting. Dylan just needs to keep his head in, doesn't he, Rob? Just needs to stay calm, bowl his best ball.
He's just got to hit the right areas, because Mr. Sherratt's certainly going to continue swinging from the hips. As he charges in for delivery number 3, does Mr. Harris, and a dot ball.
And a run out in the first 11 game. Nolan Dorich need 58 from 16. They're not getting that. Tim Hughes has just ran someone out. One of the finest fielders in the club, along with myself. Factual. 26 catches last year. I dropped 5. Could have been more anyway. Dylan approaches, bowls. Oh, hello, where's that gone? Cries of catch from our mic'd up fielder, Leighton James Grimble-Destin. The spin does for Dev Mina. Steve Whiteside, an experienced head, just stepped back there, didn't he, Rab? Knew it was going to spin. Just watched it in. Gathered it, threw it in. So if Didsbury can hold on here, be a great win. Sherratt on strike. Here's Nawaz.
Crash helmets have been given out to those in the party stand as Harris charges in. Sherratt wielding his piece of willow. And a big swing! And he's missed the ball. And the scamper through for the leg by excitement back again within the game as they require 58 with Mr. Harris bowling a very tidy over. It was rather intriguing now. Does Jack Prince continue with it with the young Ben Lowe after the rather expensive over? Or does he bring on one of his more experienced veterans? As Mr. Harris comes in and a lovely pick up and throw from Evan Turner, and that brings an end to the 36th over. Elworth 131 for 5.
Looking more and more like it'll swing DCC's way here, but I tell you what, whilst Tim Sherratt is out there, I would not rule Elworth out of this at all. Bottom of the league, it would be somewhat of a giant killing, but if he keeps wielding that piece of willow like he has, he could really make some damage. It's Ben Lloyd at the other end, well, as you'll be able to see at the bottom of your screen actually. We're just finding out ourselves in the commentary box, and he's gone for Ben Lowe again. Gone for Ben Lowe again. He's got real faith in the juniors, Jack Prince. That's why he's the 4th team captain. And this could pay off here. Ben Lowe grabbing some encouragement from Rabnawaz and Matt Laker in the commentary box. We're all behind you, young man. Pitch it up and you'll be fine. Now, Didsbury quite rightly spreading the field here, but you may want to think about bringing a few lads in. Make sure Sam Sherratt doesn't get on strike. He really tucks into Ben Lowe last over. Keep him at the non-striker's end. Ben Lowe approaches, bowls. Oh, that is huge. That is absolutely huge. Great shot, sir. It's Ben Lloyd. Great shot. That is going to be all over Instagram as well. Anyone listening, I can confirm that has gone onto Wilmslow Road. Oh no, it's not. It's lodged in the fence. Well, it looked like it did anyway. Yeah, but for the safety net, saving us thousands of pounds worth of damages every year to Magic buses and cars. It's the busiest bus route in Europe. Anyone interested? Going past Didsbury Cricket Club. Whiteside just dislodging it. That's a great shot, young man. Great shot.
A big call this from Jack Prince, going for the inexperienced young Ben Lowe. A 6 off the first delivery, and a very urgent incoming update for the first 11.
Didsbury have won. Didsbury have beaten Nolan Dorwich. They are through into the next round of the national knockout. Ben Lowe, good reply. Well done, young man. He'll gather some applause from the crowd here. 51 off 22 the situation. You've just got to pitch it up. Pitch it up, Ben Lowe, and you'll be fine. He's dug 3 in so far, and they've all been dispatched. Now, Ben Lloyd will be looking road again here. They need to capitalise, don't they, lads, on these overs with the leg side as the short boundary. Ben Lowe approaches. He's gone for the pick-up. Will be a leg by. Sherratt scurries through. Now, he's got three balls here to try and tuck into Ben Lowe. I'm going to hand you to our resident pogsman, Rab Nawaz.
So, Mr. Sherratt, 3 deliveries. He can really become the overnight hero for Elworth. 2 bombs within these 3. And you ought to say the game is very much alive and kicking. As Ben Lowe charges in, Sherratt waits. And it's up in the air, and White's on the boundary, and it's gone again! It's 6 again!
That one on the Instagram.
And another one on the Instagram feed. And all of a sudden the game is once again alive. As Richard Daniel is beginning to loosen up at backward square leg. We did say the question, youth or the veteran, youth or the fossil, youth or the experienced dinosaur. We go again, Ben Lowe charging in, ball number 5, Sherratt striking it clean, and he's going again, Whiteside on it's gone again, it's 6, it's on the road, and all of a sudden Sherratt with some fine striking, and the game is alive. There is now movement within the party stand. The ground is alive, it's ticking. Matt Laker, 60 please, and it's just going off Tom Bidwell.
That's the biggest one of the day, by far. That has cleared the safety net. That's onto Wilmslow Road towards Cal Livingston's apartment. Hi, Cal. That is, yeah, that's been hit. Steve Whiteside trying to get through a gap in the fence. We had a tree fall victory fall a few overs ago. I've actually got the spare ball in my pocket. Well, a spare ball. Give that to Matt Laker. Whiteside's fetched it. He's retrieved it. Now just making sure he avoids all the traffic on the way back. Put that in our twos bag, Lakes. Yeah, Steve Whiteside now just waiting for traffic to pass so he can rejoin us here at DSG. But we did say Sam Sherratt could cause some damage, and he has. He's hit Ben Lowe for 2 sixes now. Ben Anderson, the experienced head, having a chat with Ben Lowe at the top of his mark. England 4-7, 3 for 5, by the way. At the close of play. So it's stumps there. Steve Whiteside's now caught in the fence. He's managed to get free. Now, is there one ball left in this over, I think? You have to bear with us, we don't have the graphics. I think however many balls are left, I know what Sam Sherratt's going for here. He's looking Wilmslow Road again. Ben Lowe approaches, bowls, and it's dismissed. That's going to be 6 more. Sam Sherratt, step and fetch. Young man, get this all over your Instagram. This is unreal hitting. And we'd call it at Didsbury ourselves top pogging. Well done, sir. And the game is well and truly alive. 1-5, 6 for 5 after 37 overs. Sam Sherratt's Instagram is going to be popping off later, guys, because that is serious hitting. Remember the name. Sam Sherratt. No, 31 of 3 overs. 32 of 3 overs. We're down into the 10s. We've been in 11s, 12s, 13s even at times here today, guys. So this is a win for Elworth. They've got a chance, and we're sticking with the lack of experience. Dylan Harris. Just an update. You'll see at the bottom of your screen. Sam Sherratt, 37 off 11 balls. He's hit 1-4 and 5 sixes. He's striking at 336. And if he can bring his team home here, that will be really innings of the season that I've seen so far at DCC at any level of cricket. Good luck to you, sir. Handing you back over to Rab Nawaz with the inexperienced Dylan approaching.
It's very, very nervous scenes here at Didsbury now. I must say, Mike's getting rather sweaty, as everyone in the comm box is now becoming very agitated. And back on strike, the big man, Sam Sherratt, back on strike, with Mr. Harris coming in from the tower's end. 31 required of 17. And the very self-explanatory, Mr. Lakey getting ready to guard the party stand, although he is 5 Australias deep. As Sherratt waits and Mr. Harris charges in, and a very, very good delivery from young Dylan Harris. A single to long on, as Sherratt with a long swing of the bat, a long hard swing, and 2 off the first 2. A fantastic start this from Dylan in a pivotal over.
Pivotal over indeed. Thank you, Rab. Great start from Dylan, as we said. Now, a couple of the Didsbury Wanderers are making their way in here, and this is good. The crowd will be excited for the finish, and the crowd's getting bigger. Run out chance for Jack Prince. Oh, no. Not quite. Maybe even threw it the wrong end there. Threw it Sam Sherratt's end. You get him out, I think you've got the game here. Sherratt, 38, striking at over 300. He's hit some bombs. Yeah, as 3 of our Didsbury Wanderers approach. You'll see them at the top of the screen, the bottom of the screen, sorry, potentially on your stream, just in the car park. Dylan approaches Sherratt, swings. That's gone high and not very far. Evan Turner didn't make it. Didn't make it in. He had to run in a few yards. That was high, swirling in the wind. He would have potentially had to dive, but he hasn't got there in the end. So 1 run for Sherratt. However, for Didsbury, 1s are fine. They need 10 and over, and 1 run for Didsbury is a win. Dylan approaches. Oh, that's high again. Will he catch it this time? No, that one is even further away from him. He's attacked that one much better. Well fielded, young man. Gets it in. Sherratt back on strike. Here's Rab Nawaz.
A very big delivery that's coming up. You almost sense it must be a dot on a wicket. Sherratt on strike. 13 deliveries to go, and 27 the runs required. As Harris charges in. Sherratt on strike. And he's swung on Richard Daniel and has just dropped short. Dropped short. He's almost teasing the fielders and over. And a very important single as Sherratt retains strike. A fantastic over under the circumstances. 6 off the over with Sherratt and his colleagues swinging hard. And the big question, does he go Sunil Singh? Does he go Richard Daniel? And he's gone with Mr. Singh. Sunil Singh to bring the game to Didsbury. Can he sing his way to the Magic W? There's the leaders, the top of the table, Didsbury, 4th 11, into the penultimate over. One can barely hold their nerve.
Matt Lake has just made the point that young Slater is going to stand up. Maybe to keep Sam Sherratt in his crease, make sure he can't advance down the wicket towards Sunil Singh. Now Sunil Singh, an experienced operator as we know, but it's not easy. He's not bowled yet today, and he's coming in bowling at Sam Sherratt, who's in destructive mood this afternoon, hitting a number of sixes. He's got a deep square leg, a deep mid wicket, a long on, long off, deep extra cover, point in the circle, fine leg, and third man out. Now, how he starts this over is key. Sunil approaches. It'll be a bye. Just one bye. It's a good start, and not the worst thing in the world for them to get a run off that ball, because that takes Sam Sherratt away from the strike. 163 for 5. 25 off 11 balls. Not easy, but I've seen it done. And with Sam Sherratt in the mood he's in, oh, they're going to go for 2. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Captain Prince has let it through his legs on the boundary. That's 4 runs. Vital runs. 21 off 10 balls now. That's horrible for Prince, who's worked hard. A little bit of a bobble down at the third man region. It's deceived him. It's a shame. That's 4 runs. Oh, the umpire's called wide. He's given wide. Umpire Whiteside has given wide. It did look wide from here. Yeah, and the experience of Sunil, maybe even the experience Sunil's head has started to wobble a bit here. The mistake on the boundary, that's horrible as a bowler. Batsman advances. Oh my word, that's a great shot. That's 4 runs. Wow, what a shot. 4 runs, down the ground, pumped, gun barrel straight. Sunil Singh has really got to come up with something here, because this is horrible. We've had a bye, very eventful over. We've had a misfield 4, we've had a wide, we've had a 4 straight down the ground. 172 for 5, as you can see on your screen. Rab Nawaz.
Half the over gone. It's anyone's game, you feel. As Sunil, a fantastic delivery, yet it's still scramble 1. But more importantly, the big Sherratt back on strike.
Sam Sherratt, the big hitter himself. He's 40 off, not many.
An Elworth hero tonight.
He could make himself a Didsbury hero. We'll remember his name if he pulls this one off. Sam Sherratt on strike. Sunil Singh bowls. Oh, how's that? Nifty work, young Slater. Well done, young Adam. Well done, Sunil Singh. That's a dot. Well bowled, Sunil. That is the experience. 15 off 7. 15 runs, 7 balls. Oh, he's hit that. That could be 4. That could be 4. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, is that great fielding? Dylan Harris. Dylan Harris. That is exceptional. Well done, young man. Dylan Harris. That could be match defining. He throws his cap away, struts to the end of his mark, because he's going to have to bowl this last over. Dylan Harris, what fielding, young man. We've got one of our wanderers, 5th 11 players, Shah Mirza, walking over. Shah, what do you reckon to this? It's a tight finish here, isn't it?
It's a very exhilarating game. It can go either way, and I'm looking forward to hopefully Didsbury win.
Aren't we all? Exhilarating is the only way to describe this. Only way to describe it. Fantastic input there. Couldn't have put it better myself. So Dylan Harris, who's just pulled off an absolutely fine stop on the boundary, threw his cap away with a bit of swagger, strutted up to the top of his mark, and he's now going to bowl the last over. He's the man. Dylan Harris is the man in his head. But Sam Sherratt could be the man at the non-strikers. The other lad, I've forgotten his name, I do apologise. He's halfway down the wicket, he's gone. Oh, that's a dot ball. Well bowled, Dylan Harris. Ben Lloyd. Ben Lloyd's played a fine knock here as well, by the way. 28 not out off 19 quietly. That's a great knock, sir.
Very valuable knock that though.
They need 13 off 5 now. 13 off 5. This is exhilarating. We've got our man at Cow Corner mic'd up. LJ, how you feeling, mate? I don't know. Nerves for the young man. Nerves. He's got to want the ball here. They've all got to want the ball, the Didsbury fielders. Shot, sliced away, could be 4. Sunil races round. Great pick up now. 12 off 4. But Rabnawaz, the danger man, Sam, is back on strike.
Well, he's very nervous as Bidwell passes the mic. And it's now or never for Mr. Sherratt. A fantastic effort that may be in vain. 4 deliveries, 12 to win. As the ground falls silent. Harris in from the towers, and Sherratt with a big strike, and it's gone all the way. Parried over the rope. I think that's gone all the way. I think that's gone all the way for 6. And a massive moment.
Sam Sherratt, he's nailed a straight 6. I'm not sure if it's on the screen, but Evan Turner, it's a valiant effort. He's tried his best there. Hit very hard. He's just tipped it over the bar like a goalkeeper. He's just tipped it over the bar like a goalkeeper. So the equation now, 12 to win off 4 balls, has gone into 6 off 3. And Sam Sherratt, the danger man on strike, Shah Mirza.
I think ultimately, if they have a really good extra Weetabix in the morning, their fielding could be improved slightly.
Exactly. Weetabix available at all major retailers. Wowzers. Dev Mina goes out to a sort of second long off. Sam Sherratt is on strike. Dylan bowls. Sam Sherratt hits straight down the ground. That's going to be 1 run. It's going to be 1 run. 1 run. 49 for Sam Sherratt. Stay calm, lads. Stay calm. They need 5 to win off 2 balls. 5 off 2, am I correct there? 5 to win off 2. And Chris Brown is on in the function room. That's really getting us going in the party stand.
Dylan, come on, Dylan.
5 off 2, Dylan Harris approaches. As Matt Laker has just said, keep your head, young man, keep your head. Oh, sliced away, that's going to be 1. Now, oh, wow. It's going to come down to the very last ball. Sam Sherratt gets to the striking end. Oh, wowzers, there's all sorts going on here. Potential overthrows. Sam Sherratt has got to the striker's end there, Rabnawaz. He stood on his back, he said, I'm the man.
4 to win.
4 to win off the last ball. I'm not running anywhere, he said. I'm standing here and I'm going to deliver.
I've got my popcorn out watching this.
Yeah, this is edge of your seat stuff. Dylan Harris approaches, bowls. Sam Sherratt nails it down the ground. Get behind it, long barrier. Get it in, and that's not, yeah, take the bails off. And a fantastic win for Didsbury. Come on, Didsbury! The party stand goes wild with new members and young members. Great win, Didsbury. And we're going to have a happy Jack Prince. We're going to have a happy Anthony DeWeaver. There's going to be plenty of 61 deep and Peronis drank tonight. I'm going to see if I can grab one of the players just quickly before we end the stream. If someone could go and tell Anthony Slater, our scorer, not to end the stream. That's you, Aaron Grimble-Destin. We're going to try and have a player interview. Slate! Get here, quick! So I'm going to grab the wicket-keeper, young Adam Slater. I'm not sure if the stream's been ended or not. If you can hear me still, fantastic. I think has he ended the stream? I'm gonna grab a word with young Slater, the wicketkeeper there. Now that's a great innings from Sam Sherratt. In vain, 50 not out. How nervous were you?
Tell you what, we made very hard work of it. He's played an absolute blinder knock, and I just think we got a bit sloppy in those last 5 overs, and that just shows you that how quickly the game can change with a short boundary.
Thank you, Adam. Go and congratulate the rest of your team. That is absolutely unbelievable scenes today for 4th 11 cricket, Sunday cricket. What a finish that was in the end. The Elworth lads walk off, very unlucky, disheartened with themselves. That was a fine effort. And I'm going to see if I could maybe grab another one on the way off. Evan Turner here. Your heart must have been in your mouth after that catch, Evan. It was a great effort, but Sam Sherratt hits the ball hard, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well, I lost it in the tree. It was very flat. Should have caught it. No, shouldn't be any excuses. But we played well. Big win for us.
Big win for Didsbury. Lost it in the tree, he says. I'm not sure about that. But it was a great effort and good win for Didsbury in the end. Unlucky lads. Yeah, there's some commentary on the stream if you're interested, boys. Umpires, I tell you what, that was a close one in the end. We were living, yeah. Commentated our way through. Can't speak on the record. Cannot speak on the record, Mr. Burnett. Wow, wow, wow. And our final input very final input from our 12th man, Matt Laker. What do you reckon to that?
What a game, what a game. I know we questioned the Elworth innings sort of halfway through, but proved to be the right decision in the end with Sam Sherratt throwing some right fireworks there. That will be all over social media tonight, all over social media, but commiserations in the end, and well done to Didsbury, and especially Dylan Harris there, keeping his head in the final over. Brilliant work from everyone round, and a great game of cricket, well played.
Great game, and that is us, over and out. In conclusion, Sam Sherratt hit some massive bombs, but Didsbury have still won. Well done, lads.
No, he didn't.